The Paris catacombs. The Parisians had a putrefaction problem in the 1800s. People kept dying, and the cemeteries were overstocked with decomposing bodies, so the French government moved them to an abandoned quarry, now the Paris catacombs. Those who tour the Paris catacombs had best be prepared to look death in the face. Literally. Find out more about Paris hotels, Paris attractions. Read more. 8 Scariest Places on Earth. The Stanley Hotel. If you want a haunted, luxurious place to stay while visiting Rocky Mountain National Park, you should check out the nearby Stanley Hotel in Estes Park Company. When Stephen King stayed, he was inspired to write The Shining. Read more. 8 Scariest Places on Earth. Edinburgh Underground. Just south of the Royal Mile and underneath the arches of the South Bridge is a series of vaults, which witnessed murder, mayhem and more in the 1800s. Today, visitors can tour the vaults but are told to beware the active poltergeists. Find out more about Edinburgh hotels, Edinburgh attractions. Read more. 8 Scariest Places on Earth. St. Louis Cathedral in New Orleans. The St. Louis Cathedral is just south of the St. Louis Cemetery No. 1, where voodoo priestess Marie Laveau is buried, and allegedly stalks. The New Orleans Historic Voodoo Museum offers ghost tours for those interested in meeting Madame Laveau. Find out more about New Orleans hotels, New Orleans attractions. Read more. 8 Scariest Places on Earth. Tower of London. Take a twilight tour of the Tower of London, and you might just find yourself face to face with a long-dead tortured soul, that is if the face is still intact. Many prisoners of the Crown were decapitated here, including Henry VIII's second wife, the notorious Anne Boleyn. Find out more about London hotels, London attractions. Read more. 8 Scariest Places on Earth. The Lizzie Borden BB. You don't want to sing this rhyme to the kids in the nursery. Lizzie Borden took an axe, and gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. Although she was acquitted of all charges, fingers still point to Miss Lizzie after the murder of her parents, which allegedly occurred in this very room. Read more. 8 Scariest Places on Earth. Beechworth Lunatic Asylum. At the Beechworth Lunatic Asylum, it was much easier to get in than it was to get out. Likewise, several thousand patients, some of whom didn't even need mental help, died within its walls. Read more. 8 Scariest Places on Earth. Transylvania, Romania. Transylvania is one creepy place. You can almost imagine the fictional Jonathan Harker coming up the road to meet his fate in Bram Stoker's Dracula novel. But real-life sadist, Vlad the Impaler, also hiked these mountains. Also check out Most Dangerous Vacations, Best Fall Drives. Read more. 8 Scariest Places on Earth.